LeBron James is being sued by a fan, which means it's time for another episode of Behind the Beef, the series where I take you through historic and current sports beefs and tell you everything you need to know to choose a side within 3 minutes. To really understand what's going on between LeBron James and this fan, we have to start with a marketing stunt that he pulled with Hennessy. On October 6th, LeBron James posted a teaser to social media called The Second Decision. That Second Decision post came with an image that harkened back to his old decision. He said that this second decision was going to be announced on October 7th, and from there, fans freaked out. People thought that he was announcing his retirement, that he was announcing he would be leaving the Lakers to go back to Cleveland before retiring the following season, and a number of other conspiracies, though the most prevalent was the fact that he would be leaving the NBA. And at 40 years old, it wasn't necessarily a big jump. However, to really understand why people were so panicked, you have to understand what he was referencing with the second decision. Back in 2010, LeBron did something he dubbed the decision. This was when his contract was up at the Cleveland Cavaliers, and nobody knew whether he was going to stay or leave. Instead of simply announcing this with a normal press release like players had always done, LeBron decided to make it a televised event. And when he did, he announced on The Decision that he was taking his talents to South Beach. From there, we start the Big Three era of the NBA, where LeBron James goes to play with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. And the uproar that came from this was pretty intense. LeBron was leaving the Cleveland Cavaliers behind. And this was not only the team that he had been playing with his entire career, but his home team, given that he had grown up in Akron, Ohio. And Cavaliers fans did not take this decision lightly or well. LeBron's jersey was burned in the streets, and one of the most petty moves in sports came out of this, which was that the Cavs owner, Dan Gilbert, also owned the company Fathead. Fathead makes those giant stickers that you can put on your wall of professional athletes. And when LeBron made his announcement with the decision, Dan Gilbert changed the price of LeBron James's Fathead to a significant discount, and that was $17.41, which wasn't just meant to be a petty discount. The number was pretty specific. It was the year Benedict Arnold was born. The decision went down in NBA history not just because of the championships that the Miami Heat went on to win, the way that teams went on to build big threes like the Golden State Warriors, and how devastated the Cleveland Cavaliers were. It was also because no one had ever made this televised decision in this way before, and so it's one of the bigger well-known moments in LeBron's career. Flash forward to this week when he posts the second decision. Fans immediately assume that he's retiring, and that meant that ticket prices for the last Lakers home game this season skyrocketed. Before LeBron referenced the second decision, the cheapest ticket to get into that game was $82, and within a day that price had skyrocketed to $760 for a pair of tickets. And the fan who's suing LeBron bought a pair of tickets minutes after the announcement for $865.66. He's stating that he never would have bought those tickets if it hadn't been for LeBron James's post hinting at retirement, and he wants his money back, because the second decision post ended up being a Hennessy marketing stunt. For you, do you think fans deserve their money back if they bought tickets that were falsely inflated? And how do you feel about LeBron doing this marketing stunt?